The Peloponnesian War, spanning from 431 to 404 BC, was a consequential conflict in ancient Greece that involved two major Greek city-states, Athens and Sparta, along with their respective allies. It was a protracted and destructive conflict that reshaped the geopolitical landscape of ancient Greece, causing significant social, economic, and political upheaval. The causes of the Peloponnesian War were deeply rooted in the power struggle between Athens and Sparta, each representing different political ideologies and ambitions. Athens, a dominant naval power, had established the Delian League, a coalition of city-states primarily around the Aegean Sea, which had originally formed to repel Persian incursions but had become increasingly under the control of Athens. This league contributed to Athens' growing power, wealth, and influence in the region. Sparta, on the other hand, led the Peloponnesian League, a coalition of states on the Peloponnese Peninsula, and felt increasingly threatened by Athens' dominance. The immediate trigger for the war was a dispute between Corinth and Corcyra, two city-states with conflicting alliances. When Corinth sought Sparta's assistance in a conflict with Corcyra, Athens intervened to support Corcyra, exacerbating tensions and leading to a breakdown in diplomatic relations between Athens and Sparta. The Peloponnesian War unfolded in three main phases. The Archidamian War, 431 to 421 BC, named after the Spartan king Archidamus II, this phase began with sporadic fighting and Spartan invasions into Attica, the region surrounding Athens. Pericles, the Athenian statesman, advocated a defensive strategy, urging Athenians to retreat behind the city walls and rely on their navy for supplies and communication. However, this strategy led to overcrowding within the city, facilitating the outbreak of a devastating plague in 430 BC, which claimed the lives of many Athenians, including Pericles in 429 BC. The Sicilian expedition, 415 to 413 BC. During a period of relative calm, Athens attempted to expand its influence by launching an ambitious expedition to conquer Sicily. However, the campaign turned into a disaster for Athens, resulting in the loss of a substantial portion of its naval forces and soldiers. This defeat significantly weakened Athens and emboldened Sparta, altering the balance of power in the conflict. The Ionian or Decelean War, 413 to 404 BC. Sparta, aided by Persian funding and support, intensified its efforts against Athens. The Spartans established a fortified base at Decelia in Attica, disrupting Athenian agriculture and trade. Meanwhile, the Athenian navy suffered defeats, culminating in the critical naval loss at Aegospotami in 405 BC. With its fleet destroyed, Athens faced a blockade and shortage of resources, eventually leading to its surrender in 404 BC. The consequences of the Peloponnesian War were profound. Athens, once a dominant maritime power with a vast empire, suffered a severe decline in influence, losing its empire, naval supremacy, and economic prosperity. The war weakened various city-states and set the stage for the eventual conquest of Greece by Philip II of Macedon and, later, Alexander the Great. It also highlighted the dangers of prolonged warfare among Greek city-states and the instability inherent in their geopolitical rivalries, underscoring the challenges of unity and cooperation in ancient Greece.